We all know the rich live differently, but what if I told you that most of them share one thing in common? It's not the money, the fame, or the flashy cars. It's their ability to stay quiet and focus on themselves. Shocking, right? In fact, did you know that 70% of self-made millionaires didn't inherit a penny? They built their wealth by learning to think and act differently than most people. They don't chase trends. They don't react to every opportunity. Instead, they stay silent, reflect, and plan with precision. In this video, we're going to break down the secrets of the rich, how they think, live, learn, and teach. You'll discover why silence is one of their most powerful tools and how focusing on yourself can unlock your path to success. No gimmicks, no fluff, just straight strategies that work. Stay tuned, because this is not your typical success story. It's a deep dive into how quiet habits shape the lives of the wealthiest people in the world. Ready to learn how they do it? Let's get started. Chapter 1. The Silent Origins. How wealth is seated in quiet moments. Wealth doesn't just appear in your bank account. It begins quietly, in the spaces where no one else is watching. The rich often start their journey in silence, choosing reflection over noise. Bill Gates, for example, spent countless hours alone reading books before he became one of the richest men in the world. It's in these quiet moments that they lay their plans, setting goals without any distractions. In a noisy world, true success requires the discipline to embrace silence. Think of it this way: when you're constantly surrounded by noise, it's hard to hear your own thoughts. The rich create mental space to think deeply about their future. They understand that real growth happens when they focus on themselves, not when they're caught up in external drama. This mindset is key to laying the foundation for wealth. It's about thinking ahead and acting later. Studies show that 87% of millionaires prioritize time alone for planning and reflection. It's their secret weapon for clarity. They understand that in silence, there's strength. If you're serious about wealth, start embracing the quiet moments to shape your future. Chapter 2. Born in the mind, not the wallet. The hidden blueprint of the rich. The rich don't just inherit wealth, they inherit a mindset. From the start, they understand that money is a result of how you think. It's not about how much you earn, but about how you think about earning. Warren Buffett famously says, "The more you learn, the more you earn." Wealth starts in the mind, not in the bank. Rich people have a clear vision and an unshakable belief in their ability to achieve it. According to research by Thomas Stanley, author of The Millionaire Next Door, 70% of millionaires never inherited their wealth. Instead, they learned to think differently about money. Their focus is on long-term financial strategies, not short-term wins. The rich don't follow trends, they create them. Their mindset is proactive, not reactive. They make decisions based on their vision of the future, not the distractions of today. To emulate this, you need to start thinking like the rich, plan ahead, avoid get-rich-quick schemes, and always look at the bigger picture. Chapter 3. Living quietly. Why wealth thrives in the shadows. Silence isn't just for thinking, it's also for living. The rich thrive in the shadows because they understand that wealth isn't about flaunting it, it's about building it. Mark Zuckerberg, for example, is known for his simple lifestyle despite being a multi-billionaire. He doesn't need to show off his wealth to feel secure in it. Living quietly means avoiding distractions that can steal your focus. It means saying no to things that don't align with your long-term goals. In a world obsessed with status, the rich understand that true wealth is created when you focus on what matters most, not on impressing others. According to a study by the National Bureau of Economic Research, the most successful people tend to keep a low profile, steering clear of public displays of wealth. The power lies in doing the work without needing constant validation. To live like the rich, practice discretion and focus on your personal growth. If you're finding this video valuable, be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on the next chapters with more rich habits and strategies. Chapter 4. The Silent Hustle. How rich people learn in isolation. The rich know that knowledge is power, and they learn it in silence. Instead of following the crowd, they spend hours reading, reflecting, and absorbing information alone. This silent hustle is what separates them from those who rely on external validation. Richard Branson, for instance, is an avid reader and believes that reading is one of the keys to success. Research shows that successful people read, on average, 60 books per year. By continuously learning, they stay ahead of the curve. The rich avoid distractions, choosing to invest in their personal growth rather than their social status. In the age of constant notifications, it can be hard to focus. But the rich know that to truly learn, you need time away from the noise. Whether it's reading, studying, or simply thinking deeply, they carve out time to expand their knowledge in silence. Start making time for this type of learning in your life. It's the secret to staying ahead. Chapter 5. Teach without words. The rich lead by example, not by sound. When it comes to teaching others, the rich lead with action, not words. They understand that people are more likely to follow what you do than what you say. Jeff Bezos, for example, didn't have to lecture anyone on customer obsession. His actions with Amazon spoke louder than any speech could. Leaders like Bezos teach by example. Their work ethic, vision, and dedication become the lesson for others to follow. In fact, research from Harvard Business Review shows that people are 10 times more likely to emulate leaders who lead by example rather than by instruction. If you want to teach others, start by showing them how it's done. Walk the talk. Whether in business, health, or relationships, let your actions serve as the lesson. The rich know that their greatest impact comes not through words, but through the life they lead. Chapter 6. The silent thinker. The rich don't react, they respond. The rich are known for their calm under pressure. They don't react impulsively, they respond thoughtfully. This mindset allows them to make better decisions, especially in challenging situations. Steve Jobs was a master of this. He was known for taking time to think before responding to any situation, no matter how urgent. This ability to pause and think clearly is backed by science. A study by the University of California found that those who take a moment to breathe and reflect before making decisions tend to make more rational and beneficial choices. The rich understand that taking time to think helps them avoid unnecessary mistakes. To think like the rich, avoid knee-jerk reactions. When something happens, take a moment to breathe and reflect. This pause will give you clarity, allowing you to respond in a way that aligns with your long-term goals. Remember, wealth isn't just about making money, it's about making the right choices. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the habits of the rich, hit that subscribe button. You won't want to miss more insights on how to unlock your full potential. By focusing on yourself and embracing silence, you can unlock the same strategies that have helped the rich build lasting wealth. It's about creating mental space, focusing on long-term growth, and learning in solitude. The rich don't react to the world, they respond thoughtfully. They lead quietly by example, and they live their lives with a clarity that others often miss. By adopting these strategies, you can start building your own path to success, one silent step at a time.